1. Alright, everyone, welcome back to Haley Loves to Rant. Okay, I'm sorry, I had to make sure, but, you can hear me. But anyway, welcome back to Haley Loves to Rant. I'm aware of the fact that right now, as I'm recording this, it is 6 p.m. on the Valentine's Day. I have nothing Valentine's Day planned, but happy Valentine's Day if I post this on that day. Happy February, happy Black History Month if I post it any other day, or today too. Now before we get into this video, I know I said I wouldn't make another Outsiders video. This is probably like the last one I'm going to make, but I recently, 2 days ago, I saw the Outsiders musical for a school trip, and I thought it would only be fair to make a video. This video is kind of like all the same ones I make, where I'm like, wow, who's guilty? Who's guilty? Like, that's the whole point of the book. And this video is stupid, but I have nothing to make. And if I want 1 million subscribers, if I want 2 billion subscribers, I've got to make something. So, I know this is not it, but I just want to make this. This is based off an English assignment I did for Romeo and Juliet, which they had the soundtrack for that on CD, and I should have got it, but I didn't. I'm so mad. But I brought deodorant instead. Okay, Haley. Fuck you. God. I gotta go back. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, this is based off an English assignment I did, where it's like, who's most guilty for Romeo and Juliet's death? Who's the least guilty? Except in this one, I've written, like, who is the most guilty? I picked a couple characters, and it's like, who is guilty? And then, like, why they're guilty, and then why they're not guilty. So let's just get into that. Starting with Dallas Winston. In the musical, we see Dally giving Johnny his switch. Oh, wait. Excuse me. There's spoilers for the musical if you haven't seen that. Because the musical is really different from The Outsiders. So don't watch this if you don't want to be spoiled for The Outsiders musical. In the movie, in the book, well, I don't know why you'd click on this. Okay, whatever. We see Dally giving Johnny his switchblade and teaching him how to use it. The play starts just a couple of months before the events of the book go down, starting with a change beginning where Ponyboy is getting jumped a week after Johnny. I don't think that's change. It's like change perspective. And when he describes that, he describes that to us. We see, okay, I don't know how the fuck I write, I guess. We see all the events in this book. We're meant to believe that this is taking place over a month before Johnny kills Bob. The reason Dally... I hope you guys can't hear my brother yelling. Oh my god. Anyway. The reason Dally is guilty for the deaths of both Johnny and himself are for enabling these behaviors by teaching Johnny how to use the switchblade and also letting the kids run in the first place. The kids are Pony and Johnny. That's obvious. There is good evidence to argue why he isn't guilty. He wants his kid brothers to be safe. In this musical, Dally is very caring for both of the boys and outright says that Johnny and Pony are like his brothers, or brothers to him, and he would take a bullet for them. At the end here, I will be like, okay, who do I think is most guilty? I wrote this down. Ponyboy Curtis. Guilty? Or not guilty? Oh my god, can I read? Or not guilty? In the musical, when Ponyboy is talking to Cherry about how it's rough all over, Ponyboy hears about Cherry's alcoholic father. Ponyboy talks to Cherry about his parents being hit by a train and how it was his fault. The only reason his parents went over those train tracks was because Ponyboy forgot to pick up a special chocolate frosting, in quotes, for his brother Derry's birthday, leading him to get upset, and Cherry telling Ponyboy it wasn't his fault because you weren't the one driving the train. That's how she says it. And there's good evidence to say either he isn't or is guilty. He kickstarts the whole thing of the book and even says he has a curse. And a curse in which people keep dying around him. You could argue he is just a delusional 14-year-old who was going through some stuff. But the most damning evidence for his guilt is right before the church blows up. It doesn't blow up, but in the musical, there's like this huge flash of lights. It's really cool. Dally lights a cigarette, and throughout the scene, you can see the 3 boys passing around the cigarette. I write a cigarette, but it's the cigarette. Shut up. Ponyboy has it last, and he eventually throws it across the church to stop Dally from yelling at Johnny. For context, in the book, in the musical, this is around the time where Dally comes to, like, bring him to the Dairy Queen to eat like sandwiches. But instead in this story, he's like, I'm gonna take you up to Ohio, or he's like, I'm gonna take you up to Texas, or someplace close by, and they're supposed to live in a boathouse. And Johnny's like, I need to go back. Poor Ponyboy can't. Poor Ponyboy. His brothers want to die. His brothers are freaking out, and Dally starts like chewing into him. And I'm pretty sure like Dally. I don't know what happens, but Ponyboy, he throws the cigarette because he gets mad, and then the church like blows up. Ponyboy. Sorry, there's a cut there. Ponyboy immediately to the viewer says that he was the last one with the cigarette. Ponyboy is also the reason that Bob is mad in the first place. I had more to say about that. I wrote that at the end. But anyway, Ponyboy, I know, I was telling this to Aubrey. She's like, I did that a lot. But, like, a lot of the times he'll turn to the audience and start talking like he's talking, like, in his head. And everyone will lose slow motion in the background. Yeah, Aubrey's a bitch. If you look on my Instagram, the Haley Loves to Rant Instagram account, I'm going to link that. I should link that in the YouTube description. I should. Not this video description, but, like, never mind. That's not important to what we're doing. So that's Ponyboy. He's guilty for just, like, accidents, for his curse. I don't think he has a curse. Honestly, why would he? What the hell? Sorry, hold on. This soda can I'm drinking is from Kroger. We don't have Krogers here. I live in an alternate universe, okay? That's weird. So sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh. You could say Ponyboy is guilty, but, like, you're not. I know in this book, you're supposed to be, like, everyone's guilty. And I'm kind of, like, thinking, and I'm, like, ruining the message of it a little bit there. Whatever. Daryl, Cheyenne, Curtis. Guilty or not guilty? Gary does everything for his kid brothers. I keep saying kid brothers. I hope that doesn't stick again. And in the musical, he starts to get a lot angrier. Or we see his angry side. What I mean by this is that he gets, like, super aggressive. He hits Soda Pop and pushes him around. Soda Pop does nothing. Derry sings about killing himself if Pony was absent to Soda Pop. Oh, throwing in the towel. Soda. I'm kidding. And Soda Pop cries and tells Derry that he still needs him too. But that's not why Derry is guilty. It's just important. Due to Derry's outbursts, he punches Ponyboy, and Pony ends up running out with Johnny. Derry, oh my god, this is so cool, because when he punches him in the musical, it, like, flashes a big light, and everything, like, goes into slow motion as he's throwing the punch at him, and, like, you see Johnny, like, grab into a lamp and, like, fall. It's, like, to that fall, like, punch over. It's so cool. God, it was so good. And I was trying to watch, like, the slime tutorial of it on YouTube, but it was not the same as watching it live. Sorry. Sorry. Derry and Pony are at each other's throats this entire time. Derry is guilty for being the reason that the boys run out into the cold night. But you can't just look at it like that. You need to remember who taught Johnny how to use that switchblade. You need to think about the kid himself who's flirting with Cherry, and is the whole reason Bob is upset. And with that, Derry does have some guilt in part in this case, but he is not the sole starter. This case. Sorry, there's, like, a lump in my throat. Like, I'm gonna burp. I'm not, like, crying over this. Jesus fucking Christ. When I was watching the musical, everyone kept crying around me. And I'm talking about it now, I feel like a sociopath. I'm like, these fucking idiots keep fucking crying. But, like, no. Is that an onion? What's that? Johnny Cade. To be guilty or not to be? To be guilty or not to be? In this one, I just go over Bob. Obviously, he's the guilty one. He kills Bob. That's what an idiot would say. That's how I wrote this. Because Johnny did kill Bob, but it's clear who the real culprit of this bullshit is. Bullshit, it's Bob himself. Johnny Cade only kills Bobby out of self-defense. In the musical, Bob is an abusive asshole who yells at Cherry and is literally like, get in the goddamn car. I must say dog damn. Gosh. And he's cornering his girlfriend. And when Cherry says they're over, he says, are you breaking up with me? Cheryline Valance! Get in the car! Bob is bad. But this is Johnny's slide. Johnny Cade is the killer, but he's not the starter. And the music... No. Who keeps announcing on the Alexa? Sorry. In the musical, they make him so babyified. He cries all the time and he's all wimpy. As he should, but it's very different from the movie. I mean by this, I know, we see him, like, actually crying. I know we do in the movie, in the book. I don't know, but he does it more. I know. No. Actually, you know what? You're right. It's just, like, we did get more background on the characters. Since it's longer runtime, we get to see more about the characters. I did like his vulnerable. Well, we can't fully say Johnny is some small innocent bebe. He did kill Bob, and in the book, he is the one who says him to run away. I still think he is in the musical. No, okay. Who do I think is guilty? This is what do I say? This is a bullshit answer, but you can't stick the blame on one thing. I know in a past video I said that the whole fault, excuse me, can be put onto alcohol. And yes, you can say that. But if we wanted to blame a real person over a sad thing, we could mainly blame all of them or Dallas, Winston, and Bob. I don't know his last name. Dally gives Johnny a switchblade and teaches him how to use it in a dire situation. Dally does this thing out of obvious love. He only gives him the knife because he finds Johnny outside his house crying because his parents are arguing, and Dally, this is the musical, and Dally almost goes in there to stop it, but Johnny won't let him. This love for Johnny is what kills him in the end, and that's what makes Dally so guilty. And maybe we knew that, and that's why he kills himself, or maybe he knew that, and that's why he kills himself in the end. Spoilers, sorry. Of course, Bob does a bunch of bullshit, and you can blame him. His guilt stems from violence, and that drunken violence turns into his own death. Bob did not choose to die. His death is what makes the boys leave. But Bob did not stab himself, so we blame Dally, who only meant well, but ruined everything in the end. Hey, Haley? No fucking shit. Hey, Haley? Read the gosh darn book. But there's like people shaking in anticipation to watch my YouTube videos. It's just Aubrey to see if I say anything wrong, and I definitely did this time. Fuck, I got like rabies, or what's it called? Like scabies or something. Fuck. Like Daniel Larson. Happy Valentine's Day, guys. Thanks for watching. What? No, hold on. I have more to say. So I made this script yesterday. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you think? Who? Oh my god. Well, I don't know. What do you guys think? I know that like my obsession with the Outsiders is like something sick, but this is like the last thing I'll ever make because I have looked at a lot of the stuff that I posted about the Outsiders. Don't go back and watch it. I was thinking of making a video about analog horror, like a rant video, because I haven't made a rant video in like 10 months. It's kind of sad that the next one I'm gonna make is about the Outsiders. But yeah, that's it. Now, thank you for watching. And goodbye.